But I do use both self and Experian Boost, and I've seen a good increase in my credit score in about 2.5 to 3 months. So I think adding to what you know what I'm saying, P.O. was saying, it's like you got to be able to provide for yourself. You know, so the best way to get an advance is for you just to have good credit and give yourself an advance.
Absolutely.
You know, and so at the end of the day, it doesn't take a lot. It really only takes about anywhere from 4 to 8 months, and you could see 100 to 145 point jump, and that could take you from poor to high fair, from fair to real good, or from a good credit to an excellent credit. You know, so I definitely think you should check it out. Like I got ESPN Plus. I pay $6.99 for it, right? And it Experian Boost picks it up as an on-time payment every 3 months. And when I get that 3-month mark, I get a boost. I got a boost of maybe 6 points.
Okay.
All 3.
Okay.
You know, and then self is like a savings, credit building savings account that you add $48. You start off with an application fee of $9, and then you put in $48, right? And after 3 monthly payments, they're gonna report that. Well, they're gonna start reporting it from the first payment.
Okay.
To the credit bureaus. To say that, okay, you know, they created a loan for you. That you'll get access to this money minus, I would say if you're putting in $48, you'll get $45 back out of the $48.
Okay.
But it's not bad. You know what I'm saying? And for it to kind of...
I fuck with the self.
You know, if it affects your credit. And each month that I did it, and I'm on month 3 now, it's gone up 20-some points every month.
That's what's up.
No, for sure.
You know, and so I feel like definitely having good credit would definitely open up the opportunity, not only just for the music.
That's what I'm building on now.
But for you know, investments, you know, things that you want to kind of stick your strike in later on in life.
Facts.
Big Doc, what's going on? Anybody got anything else to add, as far as what they like to talk about? What happened? Come on, man.
Man, listen, man.
Oh, the style is up.
Listen, man. All I'm saying is, you know, keep the positive vibe. Woo. I gotta get to my shit.
You gotta look and see what's in there.
Pour on my shit right now. Yeah.
Oh my God! What kind of texture is this? What?
It's that extreme.
Flight coat. It's flight coat texture.
That's flight coat. Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah. Flight coat texture. So
that's velvet. It's beautiful.
And the reason why I chose this,
go ahead,
because you said something about the wire. When you said something about the wire,
what is on there?
West Side Baltimore, you know what I mean? It was like,
they got that on there?
No, they don't have this on here, but
that's the style.
This is what was going on. This is what was going on when I was outside over there.
I mean,
the flight code.
But this is a different design. I like the happy face in the back. There's a whole bunch of Masonic eyes in here.
but I know a lot of niggas that'll have a happy face and smile and check you too, though. You know
I'm not saying that. You have the happy smile before you have to check the nigga. I'm just saying. Right. And then you go back to the happy smile.
Right.
Right. I didn't read the messenger for George. I went back and forth.
You got balls. Aww.
I gotta pick up.
That's what's up. Aww, that's what's up. Black love.
Yeah. Whoa, black love. Let's talk about black love.
Black love.
Is that on the?
That's not on the docket. We can make up.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we can make up the docket.
What's going on with black love?
I don't have any black love right now. I couldn't tell you. I mean,
you do. You have black love because what's in your podcast right now?
Black love. Oh, it might be white love too. Might be a little Spanish love. Right.
Nah. It
might be a little mixture of.
Look, hold up. It doesn't matter what the culture is.
Okay.
For the people that's watching, right? But it's black love in this basement.
That's right. It is 100%.
And we go through the most shit that any other race got to go through.
Yeah, 100%.
So you can't
say, we go through the most shit that any race go through, right? And we try to help every other race out, no matter how bad they do us.
And when certain races look at us as hatred, we don't even hate them as much as they hate us.
No, you know why? Because they come from us. They are kids. They are children. They're offspring of the earthling like lineage. Like they all come from the black seed. It doesn't matter. Like y'all could debate all you want, but that's what the truth is. And at the end of the day, we just trying to make sure our children don't treat us as bad as, you know what I mean? Like it's like treating your parents bad. You feel me? So I just want to throw that in. You know what I mean? But it's all love. It's all peace. Yeah, I might talk some shit like, yo, white people being racist and cops are doing that. But all the friends I have that aren't black, they know it's no disrespect, and they never came across to me like there was an issue with me being black or them not being black. So I just want to put that out there. Your phone did something right there.
It don't matter.
Oh, okay. It's already locked, stopped, and barreled over there. It's done. We're going to reset that.
I feel like everywhere they got their poverty, man.
No, everybody does. Everybody definitely does.
For sure.
You know what I mean? But, yeah, man, when I met this man, I remember, I got to bring up a story. I remember I probably had this, so I'm not going to lie, I was, and I'm still a little bit of an asshole, try not to be as much anymore. But I probably got mad at your girl at one point, and I believe I threw something at her.
I don't remember. You
don't remember? This is the first time you had an issue with me. This is when you had the white tee.
I swear.
This is when you had the white
tee. I had a white tee every day, nigga.
I know. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
No, you gotta keep talking.
All right. So I believe there was a cookout on Vaughn Street. We was at the Vaughn's joint. And probably me and Q got into some talking back and forth bullshit. I probably got my feelings about it, and I probably threw something at her, then hit her, right? So you was fresh on the boyfriend flow,
right?
And I remember I was in the car, and this nigga, you rolled up on the car like, yo, what's up? This is the first time I never talked to this man at all at this point. Right. I was like, oh, this is gonna roll up on me on this shit, and then they cooled it out.
Right.
But it would have been a situation. And I'm telling, I want to bring that up to you because I've always had this in the back of my head. Like,
I swear, I don't even remember that.
I was a dick about some situation, and I did something to Q, right? And she went to you, rightfully so. And you came up to me, but I was in my man's car. And they brushed it off so nothing happened. Mm. But in all rightfulness, you could have aired me out that day, and it wouldn't have been. I would have been wrong for that. You feel what I'm saying? Because I did something to offend you and your girl at the time. So I like to apologize for me being a dick at that time.
I do remember that. Now that you say that, I remember.
Yeah, because this is before you knew me like that. This is like that time. I remember y'all like cut the car off. And you like pulled over and stopped the car.
Bro. I was on a different type of time.
No, but I understand, man. Like, you was, like, jumping on anything that moved.
You was wilding, nigga. I was on a different time back then. Oh, my God.
Nah, but I was wilding, too. So that, like, look, I always fucked around with motherfuckers that I shouldn't have fucked around with like that. There's also another story, and we're going to keep it brief, that, some people came up there with some things, starting some shit with people on the block.
Right.
And
let's talk about it.
some young bulls try to come up there.
Right.
Right. So
is this facts or is it like you heard from word of mouth?
This is the fact. The word I heard from is factual because they were there. I wasn't there. Mm-hmm. But from my understanding, there was a young bull or two, that was going to start some situations with some neighbors of ours or some shit like that. And you was like, nah, nothing is going to go down like that. And they tried to pull some shit. He's like, bro, you snuck up on some niggas. Like, you ran up on the back of these niggas. And you was like, yo, I'll make sure nothing happens at this point. And nothing did happen. That person never came back. This is the PG-13 version of the story.
Right. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, if I fuck with you, man, I don't know. I don't even remember what you're talking about. But
it was across the street. Let's just say it was across the street. It was someone had a situation.
I look right.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
I'm just saying some stories I've heard. That's it.
Hey, yo, listen, man. We have our own demons, man, bro.
We're done with those.
We have our own.
We're
demons,
done with
right?
those demons.
Nah, but we not.
We not.
We not.
We not done with those demons.
This is why we not done with it. Cause it don't have to be on that type of time.
Yeah.
Well, they came on that type of time.
No, I'm not even. Fuck them.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, we all have our own demons. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
we could all say, I'm too old for this. We gonna do this. Woo woo. Some people relapse.
It's true. That's true. 100%.
Some people relapse, and you know, we try to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And off of what you saying, right? I was on a whole different.
You was fresh off the boat with it.
I was in a whole different mentality.
Nah, like I said, when you came up here, and you've been up, you was up there like 10 years, something like that, something around that time.
I was in Jersey for 10 years.
And in that time frame,
yeah,
he went from, like, you literally, not taking nothing away from where you came from, but you really upgraded your shit, and, you know what I mean? And after that situation we had, a while later, we just started clicking and talking on some regular shit. It was no beef or nothing, and I had respect for you, you had respect for me, you could see where I was coming from, I could see where you was coming from, because I knew motherfuckers like you. So it was nothing. It was like, yeah, you out here doing what you doing, but you still a nigga from my time frame, so we still got something we could connect on. So it was never no bullshit, you know what I mean? Like, and like you did say, I was wilding out back then, thinking like I was doing shit thinking that there would be no consequences, basically. And that's what I would like to say, like, I was wilding out, but
no, but that's like important though, you know, like that's good that you can see that though. You know?
No, I can see. I know my fault. That's the issue I have with certain other people. It's like, bro, we're old enough to a point where we shouldn't be doing this shit 20 years later, bro. Like, just be man enough and say what it is. And if you had an issue with it, that's cool. We could talk that out. Don't come to me like it's an after school special, 3 o'clock, and you running up on me on some shit. Like,
yo, but you know what though? You gotta be a boss though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a boss, but at the same time, you have to be a worker to be a boss.
Yeah.
Right? So at the same time, you have to understand where your boundaries is at. Where your boundary at?
What are you talking about? As far as what will I let happen?
Yeah.
Well, now you know I won't let that shit happen. But I think, you know, when it comes to me, and I'm easy to talk about, when it comes to me, I've allowed certain people to walk over me. So I know that. Like, I've done that in the past. No. I've done that in the past.
Nobody walk over you though.
No, I know. I'm telling you. I've done that. I know that. Yeah. It's not happening now. The fuck? It's not happening now, my nigga. Like, you can laugh at all. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it won't happen. No, that shit ain't happening, bro.
No, I ain't.
No, I'm just saying in general.
You know, on your podcast, bro. Like, I'm just saying, like,
I've done that.
You know what you came from. And you know what you're not going to accept or allow.
This is true. I'm saying, when I was on the other pod, I talked a lot about being accepted. Right? So I did a lot of things to be accepted. That I might have not agreed with. Just like you said, when you trying to make it, what were you gonna do that bullshit and all that? I was doing some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie about it. I've done some bullshit. I'm not doing that shit no more. The last 4 years of my life, I've learned so much. I'm not doing that shit no more. Like, it's cool. And if you think you see me at that spot still, sorry. You know what I mean? I'm not that nigga no more. You can't run up on me on some bullshit like that, bro. Like, nah, we not doing that. We not. So it is what it is. It's fine. But I'm just saying, like, yo, you shouldn't still be on that time. But that's just my issue. I mean, that's just how I see it. You know what I mean?
You know, I think it's not that people walk over us. It's what we allow.
But that's what I'm saying. I allowed. Well, I ain't saying like physically or some shit, but I'm just saying in general to get off. I've allowed certain people to think that they got off on whatever situation. I went back and was like, all right, whatever. Da, 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 da. At the same point, I know that was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. I should have held my own. And because of that, they're seeing me in a certain place. But and now that I'm doing it now, it's like, what are you doing it now for? But fuck that shit. I'm a grown ass man. Like, I'm gonna do what I have to do for me and my family, and that's all that it is. You know what I mean?
I think that in the end, you know, you just continuing to live that good life. That's enough of a statement. You know
Success is the best revenge you'll ever have. Success is the best revenge you'll ever have in life. You know what I mean? Like, of course we get off on y'all do this, that, and the third, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I try to stay busy. That's why I don't try to be.
What is success though?
As far as what? No. As far as like,
no.
Like how someone's seeing success.
Everybody has a different understanding of success. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
My shit is.
What is success to you though? Like,
staying on my set.
You got some people that's content with just paying their bill, paying their car,
and just getting by. Just getting by.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like, it was one time. That's the comfortability of it. Right. You get comfortable.
Right.
So, yeah, I've been comfortable a lot of times. I'm not comfortable now. Now that I'm doing the pod. I'm doing these other things, getting back in the shows, exercising all my muscles out. Like, I'm more like, all right, I'm done with this. Like, now I'm about to transition with my family. They're going to do something. I'm going to do it with them. I'm going to make my transitions this upcoming year and do everything that I want to do. Like, it's nothing about, oh, I need to hold on to the hamster wheel. Because I know what you're talking about. Because nobody wants everything to fall apart, so they want to keep continuing the hamster wheel. But me, like as a grown-ass man, I don't have nothing other than me making sure that my mom is fine. I don't have nothing outside of that is the responsibility other than myself. So I'm going to take this time to get myself right and do what I want to do for me to build on that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not worried about what other motherfuckers really are doing. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, I'm busy. I'm not here to be like, oh, you
gotta put yourself in perspective to where motherfuckers worried about what you doing though. You can't worry about other motherfuckers.
No. I feel you on that 100%. Yeah. I feel you, but have I not been trying to be like busy and in front of y'all niggas all day? Like, I'm not worried about. Like, that's what I'm gonna continue to do, that shit and then break bread off that, like, and continue and think of other ways to stay in front of your fucking face. Like, I'm a marketing promoting genius in my head, so I know exactly. All right, these niggas paying attention to that. I could throw this in front of their face. Like, that's where I'm at with it. Like, I'm not on some yo. I gotta do this and the record gotta be right. Like, I'm so past that. Like, I told niggas I still do my music, but it's not the main thing right now. And that is just added to whatever else I got going on. But yeah, like, I'm a creative motherfucker. I'm here to create and showcase for y'all niggas. You know what I mean? Make this money, make this living, and get all that shit off y'all. Like, that's where I'm at with it. And I already told you what I'm planning on doing, so you already know that. So, you know what I mean? And I'm going to get that done this year. So, that's it. I'm not living in the past anymore. Like, I'm not living in the past anymore. And me saying it sounds crazy, but, like, I will show and prove this shit. 100%.
Oh, man, you're like Future Trunks from the Dragon Ball.
Nigga. Oh, yeah, call me Trunks, Momokishi, all that shit, nigga. Call me all them animated
I don't live
shit.
in the past no more, from the future.
I'm from the future, whatever. Like, if you want me to talk my shit, I've always been thinking, like, yo, what I come to you, Doc? Yo, Doc, we could do this. Don't I come to you like, yo, we could do this. I come to you like, yo, we could do this. Now, do we do it? Maybe we started, maybe we don't finish. But I always come with the ideas and creative, like, yo, we could get this. Because I'm always like, yo, but we don't stay with it. Like, a lot of times, we didn't stay with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's our fault.
Why not, though?
Because, all right,
Break it down.
the reason why we didn't stay with some shit
Take it to the bridge.
is because we think, like, if it don't happen right then and there, that ain't gonna happen. Like, there's mad things that we could have stuck to, could still be promoting, still making bread off of it, but we're not doing it because of egos and insecurities. You want to have a real pod? Let's have a real fucking pod. We woke up now.
You up, stay up. You up, stay
We up now, nigga.
I'm just gonna be honest, I just want biscuits. You know, like,
What, from Popeyes, nigga?
no, like, you know, the Pillsbury joints.
Oh my God! See this island boy come back, and now he talking about you in North Carolina now. But, oh, excuse me, I might not should have said where you're at, but
Yeah, I don't mind. It's okay.
you in the South, bro. Y'all both in the South. Y'all Southern boys.
I'm in the South.
Yeah,
I don't
Southern.
even like this weather out here.
Yeah, you came out here like in the
It's very
wrong.
brisk.
Yeah.
The South
You
spoiled
been-
me, bro.
You went to the islands and like this, so you ain't had cold air in a long time.
Like 3 years.
You ain't had no cold air, no frosted, no nothing.
No, none in 3 years.
And now you come back and your
What's
knees
going on?
in.
What's going on? Like, no, nigga. I came out here, I seen ice on the ground, say,
Yeah, I see. He put the whole
I'm
video.
leaving, nigga. I'm leaving, nigga.
Oh,
on?
shit.
I haven't seen ice on the ground, though.
In a minute,
In a minute.
no ice.
We're
Maybe.
supposed to get a lot of rain for Christmas Day. It's
All right. Well, last year I think it was like a sunny day up here. When was the last
Yeah,
year?
it's like 45 to 48, I think they said, with a lot of rain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But that's still not bad.
But yeah, but basically, like, that's where I'm at. I'm all about getting shit done, productive. Let's work. You know what I mean? Like, whatever you got, like, say you got something going on. Yeah, let's market it. Let's put it into a box and sell it to the people. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, that's where I'm at right now. I'm not trying to be the best. I'm rhyming it. Like, and that's cool. Like, I love doing music. I will never stop doing music. It doesn't matter. I will always do music. It pops in my head every day. You know what I mean? That's not the issue. And I will always perform because that's just something I was bred and born of since I was a kid. Like, performing for fucking people and shit like that. But, like, my mind is just, like, taking my ideas and what I got going on and marketing it and branding it and putting it in front of young motherfuckers. That's why the pod was born off this a year ago. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jonathan. Shout out to Ronlina. Shout out to everybody that helped with the pod. Shout out to everybody that came to the pod. Shout out to these two brothers right here. You know what I mean? Tell them anything else y'all want to know. You know what I mean? What is there else to say, brother?
Still, I definitely want biscuits.
This nigga wants fucking biscuits.
I really do.
This
Yeah.
No, honestly, like, you know,
He wants
It's-
biscuits.
it's a new year, you know. So
I've been
like,
through hell today. He wants biscuits.
Yeah, because like, you know, my G, like, I feel like life is, it's what you bring on yourself, and like,
100%.
you know, all I'm trying to say to you is that, yo, don't take in any vibes that could come from anywhere that isn't what
I just think it's whack. Like, honestly. Like, alright, a post from the vibes, that was a whack move. As a grown-ass man, that was a whack move. That's all I gotta say.
Was it whack move or what, though?
It was a whack move, bro. It was some shit like,
On what?
it was like some shit like if a girl trying to catch you cheating with another bitch. It was like some shit like that. That's how I'm seeing it. It was a whack move. Like, bro, if you had an issue with me, you could have had mad time and space to come or call me about some shit. That's all.
Yeah, but he ain't that type of nigga.
Well, obviously.
So why are we?
Obviously. Go ahead, bro.
No.
Go ahead, bro.
Nah, that's what I'm just saying.
Go ahead, bro, man.
It's.
Yo, why you guru today?
Cause we got our own demons, bro. Sometimes we just like you come at me,
you gotta,
and it's like
I'm not coming at you.
I'm saying, like I'm gonna laugh at, you know what I'm saying, like.
Yo, is bro.
I'm an instigator sometimes, but like I be trying, like.
I'm just telling you how, bro. I'm just telling you how I've seen it.
But like we gotta fight our own demons, right?
Yes, 100%. You feel like I'm not doing it too good?
No, I'm not saying that.
All right, tell me what you're saying.
Not seriously. What I'm saying is, like when we fight our own demons, right? One of my demons
is what?
Is being an instigator.
Okay. Yeah. I know motherfuckers like that. You get off on nigga.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why though. Because there's a lot of niggas that be faking out here though.
Okay. We talked about this, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like when you saying what you saying, I don't know about what you're talking about, but it's like somebody was playing games, somebody was faking whatever, woo. But what am I gonna do about it? Am I going to put him out here like this way, or am I going to put him out here like that way?
Okay.
If I put him out here like that way, this is the consequence for this way. If I put him out like that way, this is the consequence for this way. But I'm laughing at the consequence for this way, but I'm taking this way serious. If I take this way serious, that means he's the same nigga I am, because I'm taking everything serious. But if I take it this way, it's like...
You're looking at it more like, all right, whatever. You're brushing it off.
I ain't.
No. That way you're brushing it off.
Yeah. You can
this
brush
way
it off
this way. This way you're giving it energy.
Like,
you're giving it energy.
I can't take this way.
Alright, you're right.
I can't take this way.
You know what?
Because
you know what,
he might take it the same way I take it, but this nigga might be different.
To each their own. I just not born and bred that way. That's it.
Well, what way you not bred to be? Like, what way?
I don't have time for the phony shit. Like, I'm a type of person. That if there's an issue, I want it to be like straight up. Like we could deal with it, however it's gonna go. I don't want it to be like I'm going to do something else and then it pop up on me just because I'm in the area, he's in the area. You know what I mean? Like that's where I was like, bro, it could.
When you're going through it, it don't matter.
Okay, I got you though, but I see what you're saying. Like you're saying this way you're giving them more energy. This way you're like whatever the fuck that was bound to happen type shit. All right, got you. Cheers to everyone.
But you know what? I feel like
cheers to everyone for real.
Because I feel like the history in it. I feel like it don't gotta get that serious though.
It don't.
It
doesn't have to get that serious. It could be straight up, but. I mean, it is what it is. I just think certain people think... I just think certain people think they want it on their time. That's it. That's all it is. They just want it on their time to feel whatever they want to feel. You know what I mean? That's the bottom line about it. And I'm not on their time and they ain't on my time.
Listen,
that's it.
At the end of the day, as long I'm trying to tell you. Don't kick my glass, you know.
Oh, you focus for the glass, right?
My glass.
Yo, he focused on the glass. This nigga like make sure the glass right is empty. Yo, you want to make sure the glass.
Still, you know. So like a question mark on that, right?
Go ahead.
No, like you just got to be able to. Yeah. Looking past things sometimes is hard because we feel that we should have right to stand up for ourselves. And it's not the point about not standing up for yourself. It's the point of in what nature you do it and how can you look back at it for yourself. Like So like, I feel like as long as you can discuss with the person at hand how you feel about something, that's good enough, you know. And anybody else that could have started it or could have been in implication with it at the beginning, well, that's the beginning, and you can't change the past, so you can't change the beginning. So I feel like you should always look forward, and once it gets to the point where you are dealing with something with the source of the issue, and you stay right there and you deal with the source of the issue. You know, everybody else that could be a part of the scenario doesn't really mean nothing no more. You know, like,
I mean, it's not important anymore. I'm done with it.
Hold up, he said deal with the source of the issue though.
The source of the issue.
No, realer than that.
Yeah, but like, we had our talk. It's nothing else to say. He's gonna. Obviously, that individual is gonna go off and do what he feels he wants to do, and I'm not gonna pay attention and do what I gotta do. Like, I don't think there's anything to go off right now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm available. Like, not on some big tough guy shit. I'm just like, I'm here. Like, bro, if there's a situation, it could be handled at any point, any time. Like, it definitely can. Like, I talked to him. He didn't see the way I saw it. He saw it the way he saw it. And that was it, right? You were there, so.
Listen.
I don't want to keep continuous, like, I know I've been chipping at it here and there, but it's like.
No, but that's alright though, because you know, in the end of the day, like, human beings are all just carved a little bit different than the next.
Yeah, it's fine,
you
bro.
know?
Like, I don't, that's why I don't, listen, I don't, unless I DM y'all, and that's the only time I bother y'all niggas, like, 100%. If y'all say y'all don't want to be DM'd, DM me and tell me I don't want to be DM'd, and I won't DM you no more. Like, that's 100%. I'm a grown-ass man. I don't have time for the little, like, oh, you didn't do this, do this.
Let me
like,
tell you something right now.
That's it.
I don't know how it affects people when I DM them, but in the back of, well, I might have a clue. In the back of my mind, I think they're excited to see my text come in.
Okay.
I think they're like, oh, wow, it's Murdakhh.
Yeah.
Fuck, you know, like.
But I'm
They say, oh, wow, it's Murdakhh. Woohoo. Yeah, they have to say that. They have to.
And I'll be honest with you, like, at the end of the day, I'm not apologetic about who I hit in their DM, because there's a purpose and a reason for it.
Uh-huh.
You know, I don't do anything with, all movements are done with a purpose and a reason. You know, otherwise, you know, we don't move, right? So, like, I think that, you know,
bro,
be real with the music, of course, as always, all the time. Be real with your peoples. And it's all right to have a disagreement with someone. We're human beings. I mean, shit, like, literally, there's no way possible. If everyone got along, then it wouldn't be right. It just wouldn't be right at all.
Okay, Matrix.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
I feel them though.
The reality is, it's all right, you know, like.
They got to balance a certain way.
Listen. Whatever he felt or that individual felt, I didn't know until today. Right? Right? There was mad time to say that. I don't like how it was executed. Yeah. That's all. My main, like, I think the same shit would have happened no matter when we talked. But I don't like how it was executed, bro. Like, that's it. Like, that's the only thing. Right. Like, you could have had mad time and whatchamacallit to let this be known, and it wasn't. So, all right, fine. It is what it is.
It's all right, you know, because at the end of the day, you know, everybody got deemed free will, so everybody is gonna act how they want to act.
Yeah, they're gonna act how they want to act, but I just don't act that way.
So at the end of the day, all that matters is, you know, you see it for really what it is.
Give me one more shot of that shot. We got anything left in there? I know you want to have something before you go. Ooh.
Drink it all,
Jesus,
nigga.
the
I
double
don't care.
cross. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Latter
drink all that shit. I
Day
don't
Saint.
care.
I went to Catholic school now.
I'll
Them,
take a little, but I'll pour this myself.
them nuns used to hit me with rulers on some shit. I ain't like that. Them nuns used.
Man, he was in the.
Yeah, I was in the Catholic school, the Catholic church. Like I had to have religion class where they talked about.
Man, bro.
The only good thing part about it, I had to watch. They would watch. What's that shit? Davy and Goliath. The nigga. Davy and Goliath was my shit.
And Goliath.
That's what it was called.
Davy
And Goliath. It was like Gumby, but it was a dog and a little boy. And they went through like church. I swear it was claymation, nigga. That was not my only. I know you went through shit, and I went through that.
You might have been in a more traumatizing situation than me. Bro. I swear. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I had. Davy and Goliath and rulers and shit.
Because I had to duck religiosity. You had to.
How you
bro?
do? What's religiosity?
What?
Did you
what?
Did you go to any churches?
On, man.
Right,
When you was young, you went to churches and anything?
I went to St. Cecilia's in Englewood.
Okay, but you was out here then.
First grade. Yeah.
Oh, when you was how long you was at? You was up here till you was in first grade?
Fourth grade. Fourth grade.
So you did a little bit out in Jersey.
Yeah.
You did a
I
little.
was born in Jersey.
I didn't.
Born in Jersey.
I thought you was born and you moved them automatically. I didn't know that you stayed here for
I
like.
was born in Jersey. I was born in Englewood.
Fourth grade? What you No, you not 13. You like 12, 10,
bro.
10?
I was born in Englewood, New Jersey.
Okay.
I went to Montgomery County, and after fourth grade, I went to Montgomery County.
Okay.
Then I went to Landover, Maryland.
Damn. Nigga was moving.
By the Redskins Stadium. You know what I mean? And then I wasn't doing too good in school, so they sent me back to New York, Long Island.
Damn, you was moving around.
Party with the skater white boys and shit. You know what I'm saying?
This is why you was in 100%. Like, this is why I could break into your whole scheme and shit, because you was a little broader than normal.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Then went back to Landover, Maryland.
So you was moving and grooving before you was like 16 and shit.
Yeah.
So when you get these...
But at that time.
How old are you last?
So I got my first pack, right? Nigga say, hey bro. He said, hey bro. Look, I was in Landover, Maryland, right behind the Redskins Stadium, right? He said, I got a quarter pound of weed for you. He said, I got a quarter pound of weed for you. I said, how much? He said, $150.
Like, quarter pound?
What?
That shit, is that trash or is it alright?
Nah, that shit was alright.
That's alright.
But that turned my life around to the hustle. Like, what you mean you got a quarter pound for me for $150? I'm like, what? $150? My pops found it. Hey, you got all this weed in the fucking Nike box and all? Yeah, but take it back. Damn.
Your pops was like,
how the fuck I'm
like, listen, all respect, I met your father a few times. He looked like he ain't fuck around. That's just me.
Yeah, he ain't fucking around. But my pops was like he was a straight up dude. So it didn't matter which way it went, he was straight up.
He gonna be straight up about you.
Yeah.
That's all I ask. See, that's all I ask.
Straight up.
Just be straight up. That's all I ask.
They said, yo, look. So I got the quarter pound of weed. I bagged everything up in dimes. So it was in the shoebox. Get his back. Get what back? Look, so I bag it. I give it back. I'm like, damn. So I give it back. So, you know, we right behind the Redskins Stadium and all that shit. Like, so he like, give it back. I'm like, damn, Pops want me to give the fucking whole enchilada back? Like the whole thing back?
So what'd you do? Did you take it whole back?
I gave it back. Like, but my man was so cool. He was like, all right, cool.
Because he knew the situation.
So the whole quarter pound cost like $150. But to me, it was crazy. $150.
You was already making bread off of it yet? A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I knocked a few sales off. But majority of it was in my Nike shoebox. So he like, yo, go bring this back. Woo, I ain't playing. I'm like, all right. So I go to my man. This is when it was like, all right, I'm not playing with none of you niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that time
going home.
Right.
Like, yeah, and then now hold up, fuck that. You know what I mean? Cause I knew, cause my pops was going the way he was going. I'm like, yo, I gotta get this shit back. Woo. But I came at him like, I don't care how you feel about it.
But you came at your man's, or you came at...
I came at my man's, like, I don't care how you feel about it.
Oh, okay, so you you gotta be done.
Yeah, got it. This was going on.
But he seen it, though.
He seen it, but...
Okay, what happened?
Like, yo, like, I put you on, like, you know what I mean, woo. The nigga won 150, you know what I mean?
So he wanted that and the 150?
Nah, he wanted 150 for the whole quarter pound. I paid for that.
Okay.
Because I had a little job, you know what I'm saying?
Get some bread, yeah.
Me and my brother was getting fly for my little job. Like, Air Force Ones and shit, like, woo. You know.
It's Grizz.
Grizz.
Shout out to Grizz, always fly beside you out.
Shout out to Grizz.
He's like, this nigga cannot go out with shot.
So, but you know, my pops found the whole load. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I bagged up $350 off $100 QP. So I'm like, damn, I doubled my money up. Like, the fuck are you tripping off of? You know, but he ain't want to hear that shit, cause he ain't want me in that limelight.
And he know where it's gonna go. He know where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
You want to start out with that, but
I'm 16, bro. I'm 16.
Oh, fresh out. Damn, 16.
I'm 16. So you're like, nah, fuck that. We'll give it back to this nigga. I'm like, damn, you gonna have me get this shit back to this? Alright, cool. So I ain't care. You know what I mean? Because my brother was always like right with me though. You know what I mean? It was like, you know, he bigger than me now, but at the same time, we was always the same neck and neck.
Yeah.
We was always the same neck and neck.
Yeah.
But we was gonna go. Like, it don't matter. We was gonna go. But at the same time, I was like, damn, Pops wanted me to give this whole quarter pound away. I'm like, look, this is the first time I pop E-pills for the first time. Like,
you feeling yourself?
Let me slide back. Though, you know what I mean? Look, I'm feeling myself, bro. I'm feeling myself. I'm like, damn, how you gonna do this when we so fucked up with that? Like, but at the same time, bro, it's like, after I feel like that's what made me, though. I feel like that's what made me for real. You know what I'm saying? Because my pops.
Shout out to RP to Pops, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, real
thing, for real.
You know what I mean? Shout out to my pops. Shout out to everybody's father, their father figures. You know what I mean? Anything else you want to say, Doc?
Eat good, man. Eat good. Because I was listening and probably dozing off at the same time.
This nigga, what have you been on all day?
This is good life. That and Amantes and rice and beans and
he coming back to eat all this food and go back to the South. That's all you got to say, brother?
Hey, one thing about the South, man, you know, I feel like everybody has to migrate out there, though.
Yeah.
Because you know why? It's more for us out there than out here.
It's dope out there.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
well, you know,
it's more freedom.
Yeah.
And why I say it's more freedom is because we as black men, we deal with racism everywhere.
Now,
You know,
not to cut you off, but that's what I do sometimes. Just to interject, what would you tell somebody that's like, well, the white boys out there is kind of racist and out there about it? What would you say about that?
I would say we have a equal ground in the South. So it's great. Like people think like when you.
I mean, they had that situation where I think the dude was named Ahmad. He was jogging. That was in Georgia.
All right, so look.
All right, so that's what I'm saying.
So at the same time, he was slipping though because.
Explain that. But I just didn't know you was gonna come in with. But just explain that.
Because where he was at, he should have knew what was going on.
Okay.
With his statue of blackness, you know what I'm saying? Like, you knew what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like where he was at. But what I'm saying is at the end of the day, like I came from the South, from the East Coast. I came from
DC is still considered East Coast, right?
Not having no gun laws to having gun laws. And I see the difference. I'm going to different kind of sociable neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, it's like, alright, you're gonna stand your ground to be who the fuck you are and stand up for your shit, but at the same time, back on the East Coast, it's like there's no gun laws to where as though you can even explain anything in that situation. So it's like you gotta stand up for your name, for yourself. You gotta stand up for your culture and everything in the South. You know what I mean? They got certain gun laws. They got certain rights as far as your business equity and all that type of shit. So it's like, we're gonna do this, do that, but at the same time, it's like you gotta really be for real about that shit,
right?
Because they can take it from you, but you have an equal right to articulate your business, man. You know, and it's like, man, damn, we out here in Jersey, we out here on this podcast, but at the same time, it's cool for what it's cool for. But when you go out there, everybody want to promote your shit. It's like a Black Hollywood out there, like real shit, real shit.
When I go to the South, this is what it's gonna become.
What's that? Pop it on the podcast.
What's it popping on the podcast?
I'm about to make a hold up.
Yo, this is gonna be the end of the pod. Go, you gotta get it. Take the claw off real quick so you see that a little bit more.
Pussy popping on the podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, y'all want to thank my brothers right here. I want to thank my brothers Murdakhh, Luke, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Donatello of it all. He got all the numbers, all the platforms. Check for him and what he's doing. You know what I mean? Go on, stream his records. You know what I mean? Look for him. It's where can they find you, Murdakhh?
So you can find me on Spotify, Murda, 2 Ks and an H, or you can find me on
2 Ks and an H.
And a what?
That sounds like some kind of automatic rifle or something. 2 Ks and an H.
Yeah, you know, like right now, like rank like 92,000 in the top 100,000 hip hop artists worldwide.
Yeah, he's international, Doc. You know what I mean? Belizean, born and bred. You know what I mean? Make sure they know exactly what you...
Let me do
wake up a little, get it going, you know what I mean? Do you want to? Ah!
You know...
Make sure they know who it is.
Old Word got 20,000, you know, as of today, you know. So that's really dope. That record's doing really good.
Okay.
And, you know, like, everything's about, you know, slow movements, but consistency and progression.
It's the winter time. We knocking you in the face every day on this goddamn shit. Online, social media, all of it, man.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
You know, you accept the lows, appreciates the highs, you know, and everything gonna be alright. Like, you know, I feel like it's just a vibe, you know, everything's a vibe. And, you know, hopefully you vibe out to the music. Me and P.O., you know, we just dropped the
keep talking out right now.
Keep talking.
Go check for the streams on that, Murdakhh, P.O., you know what I mean?
You know, and just go vibe out to it, you know, take a listen to it once or twice this week, and if you feel it, you know, then bring it into your home and do like 4 or 5 times next
You might
week.
have to duck down because you're pretty tall. I don't know if they see it in your face.
They might not. I know they love the voice, though, so I know they got
you violent down. My man is Get Bizzz.
So cool. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
shit.
I got fast forward extraordinary. You know what I'm saying? Instagram though. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to We Travel Abuse.
We out travel group.
Yeah, make sure
that's
that's
right. You know,
Right.
Big Bizzz, BIG dot BIZZZ3.
Middle
Don't sleep,
finger of
though.
fire. You feel what I'm
Don't
saying?
sleep though. You know what I'm saying? We're just doing it, man, worldwide. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to these brothers for coming through. You know what I mean? On some one.
Listen, it's the holidays, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
definitely.
I don't have my Santa Claus hat on, you know what I
Listen,
mean?
let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
You know, coming from Belize, you know,
I duck down for them niggas.
the holidays is important too, you know, because it's another day to be thankful for. You know, and every day that we wake up, we should be thankful for it. So
100%.
this being the last episode of the year, and that's a real dope honor to be a part of. Because you had a real successful year.
Let me tell you something, man. These brothers came from far to come in. You know what I mean? They had to do their little holiday thing, but they came to check me, so I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I appreciate everyone that came to the podcast before, after, all that good shit. Shout out, like I said, to the Roundtable podcast with Shakim. Shout out to him. Shout out to everyone behind him on GS Radio. You know what I mean? Shout out for that privilege. It was a good interview. Shout out to all the other podcasts and everybody doing their thing. This is the last podcast of the year. Yeah. I'll be back probably late, January, February-ish, and we're going to start it back up. You know what I mean? And just it, man. I just want to share my experiences with y'all. You know what I mean? And the people that I know that's been grinding from when I was Claude Poe for real. You know what I mean?
Off, nigga.
This shit for real. This shit
sex your neck.
This shit cut for real, my nigga. Like, I go any deeper. This shit cut for real. So anyway, shout out to everybody. You know, we down deep. You know what I mean?
What's going on?
Oh, we got records. Oh, don't talk to this nigga about a record. Yo, peace to everybody, all the motherfuckers that fuck with me, and all the motherfuckers that don't. Stay tuned. Attention whores. Shout out to Raleigh. Shout out to Jonathan Maxwell. Shout out to everybody that fuck with me. Shout out to everybody that don't. Fucking out of here.